Flex, the livest one in the section. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You a runner, motherfucker, high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker, never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga, woof. I'm a 88 pack nigga, woof. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker, change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood, trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. It's time to bleed. Let's tell some truth. All right? No matter how much you try to hide it, we're here to dissect it. And we don't need old media to interpret the news for us. Man of the 216, Dwayne Jones, King Jr., Jason, Anthony Bolton, the Brothers UK, peace to you, family. Macados, Mac of the South, salute. Macadon 1, the Dazzling Urbanite, Pink Meadows, Karen Alexis. Love is the word. Good morning, sis. D-Man Jr., what's good? Jay Gibson, Shemaine Callahan, Players Ball, Duke Todd, Ratchet since 91, Young Merv, what up? Shin C, Jay Gibson, Tay-Tay, good morning. It's my brother, the Dazzling Urbanite, in the building. King Vonnie. And Jessica Burnett, hey, how you doing? Shemaine Callahan. This thing is jumping. Reggie Milligan, what up? MP, what the fuck? What's good? Bruce Goes, the OG in the building. What's good? Now, y'all know I usually don't go on Fridays, but you know, this is a special time right now. Special time. Big Block, salute. David Scott III. Case Nasty, what's good? Now, the reason, Kevin Dunbar, salute. The reason why I'm going live this Friday morning is because this is important. Well, we're like 9 days out, and I'm going to be giving out a lot more information leading up to the public execution of the overgrown sissy on the right-hand side of the screen. The overgrown sissy, the coward, the punk, the cheater, the whole smasher without strapping, disease catching, the weak clapping, the dick grabbing, cocaine habit. That guy. 1 minute, y'all. Ridiculous. Trick Nolte in the building. Oh yeah, we might have a surprise guest this Sunday, if all goes well. We might have a surprise guest this Sunday. Yes, sir. So this punk on the left. This punk on the left. I'm sorry, not the left, the right. All right. I was reading an article on Boxing Scene. As a matter of fact, you know how I like to do. Let's read it as a family. Actually, let's do this. We're going to read this together. Because I got thoroughly annoyed. Like, this is news, and no one says anything. No one questions anything but us. And when we question it, they look at us like we crazy. So I'm gonna pull up this other screen. If I forgive me if I miss you on the way in. You know what I mean? Let's do this. Top Rank Prez. All right, Top Rank Prez. Fury Joshua, always a possibility because of their avid fans. How about Avid? Strong Armstrong, salute. Avid fans? No, they're rabid fans. You know when an animal is rabid and they're foaming at the mouth and you got to put them down? That's their fans. Equivalent to Pack-Tards, equivalent to Flomos, Chilltown Majors, Iron Levant, Lambros K, salute. All right? Those type of rabid-ass fans need to be put down. They need to be put down. I'm sick of it. And every fighter has fans like that. Let me give you an example. I can have a panel and we can have a conversation about, okay, let's just say, all right, let's say the Manny Pacquiao. Yeah, like Cujo, Tay-Tay. FBA 7B1, salute. Oh, yeah. That's right. WJ Luckett, salute. An example, I could have a panel, and it could be me, Stormy, Trick, and Tay. And let's say we're talking about Sean Porter versus Bud. And I say, okay, what does Bud need to do to beat Sean? That's the question. And we start having an articulate conversation about what he needs to do. Mark Stern, salute. We have an articulate conversation about what he needs to do to win the fight. And then I look in the comment section. Y'all hating on Bud. Huh? Asante L, salute. What are you talking about? He's going to beat Sean. Okay, that's your opinion. We're discussing how can he win? What does he need to do? And then we're going to discuss what Sean needs to do. It's called a conversation. Bud just can't win by just showing up. All you got to do is show up and he won. No fight works like that. We could be talking about D versus Fury. D has to do more than just show up, right? He changed his whole camp. Malik got him looking different. And our confidence is through the roof. He has to do more than just show up. And so does Fury. He has to do more than just show up. And he knows that. Dre Finest, Big Unc, salute. You see? But then if you're looking at the chat, there's always one. Oh, you hating on Bud. No, you just don't want to win. And, huh? Get out my chat. It happened already. It happened when we thought Errol was fighting Manny Pacquiao. We was like, okay, what does he need to do to win? It's some emotional wreck. Yo, you stupid. Errol's going to win. I didn't say he was going to lose. We're talking about what he needs to do to win. He has to do more than just show up. This is Manny Pacquiao. Almighty Law, salute. You see, that's what you call a rabid fan, foaming at the mouth, and they need to die. Get out of here. I'm talking boxing here. Get out your feelings. You have some sort of sick, twisted love affair with this fighter. I was looking at the chat like, what is wrong with this dude? I was very clear when I said I picked Errol to not only beat Manny, but beat him bad, stop him. In fact, I wouldn't be, yeah, Xavier, we're gonna get to all of it. I picked like one of the ways I picked Errol to beat Manny, St. Louis Mix, salute. I picked Manny to quit in his corner. I said I wouldn't be surprised if he quit in the corner. The beating was so bad. Or Freddie threw in the towel. I already picked Errol to win, so I don't know why this motherfucker was in his feelings, but, you know, bopped him with the wrench, blocked him forever. Go to your channel and make 1,000 videos about Errol, you know, while rubbing your nipples, you weirdo. Let's talk boxing, you idiot. So anyway, when these guys say they're avid fans, these are rabid fans. I want you guys to understand something. Y'all gonna have to educate me. Let me get to this super chat by my uncle, Drake Finest. He said, hey, Bomac, they down there talking about Bud again. Yo, nobody ever said Bud was, you know what I'm saying? Nobody said Bud can't fight. He had 147. We just want him to fight the best, other than Errol. That's all we said. But I guess we hate Bud. Whatever. So now after this is done, we're gonna focus on other stuff. But I gotta nail this pause. I gotta blow this UK nonsense up because this is nonsense. This is written by, it says boxing staff on his Top Rank interview. Young World, what up? Let me pull up this other screen. I'm not going to see the chat for a second. Written by boxing staff, which means they don't want you to know who wrote this thing. And shout out to Champside because he pointed that out. And I never used to pay attention. I'd see a name that I recognize. You'll see Keith Eidick. You'll see my personal favorite boxing journalist, Jake Donovan. But a lot of these articles will say boxing staff. And I'm like, wow, that's, and Champside was like, yo, that's when they don't want you to know who's writing it. Because those are the guys that want to pop up in the fighters' faces. And I wasn't talking bad about you. You work for boxing scene, but I wasn't talking bad. Can I get an interview? NBA D Nice, salute. Prolific one, salute. These are the guys. So let me pull up the screen. Top Rank Press. Fury, Joshua, always a possibility because of their Avid fans. Replace this Avid with Rabbit. Think of crazy people. Crazy people. These are the guys that are the reason why I have to set my chat up a certain way. These are the guys that continuously got to get smacked in the head by BFTB. These are the guys that jump in the general's comment section. These guys, the Rabbit fans. All right, and also boxing staff team with boxing scene staff, what it says right here, they're also pushing an agenda. So let's read. Top Rank President Todd DeBuff, who co-promotes WBC heavyweight champion Tyson Fury, believes a fight with Anthony Joshua could still happen down the line. You know where? Okay. All right, I'll cover that. Fury will return to the ring October 9th in a trilogy fight with Deontay Wilder at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. The Gypsy King was hoping to face Anthony Joshua in a full division unification the first half of 2022, but that scenario was delayed. Language is important. That scenario was delayed last Saturday at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, when Alexander Usyk outboxed Joshua over 12 rounds to capture the heavyweight titles. Delayed. Okay? Delayed. The belts didn't just disappear. The belts didn't melt. The belts aren't lost. They weren't thrown over a bridge into some water. The belts still exist. So it's not delayed. The belts are still there. All Fury has to do is win next week, right? It shouldn't matter who he fights, right? Language, delayed, right? Okay. Why was it delayed? I'll explain after I'm done here. Joshua will now move forward with the planned rematch against Usyk, which is being targeted for the early months next year. The winner of Fury Wilder will potentially move in the direction of a mandatory fight with the victory of the upcoming clash between Dillian White and Otto Wallin. All of that because AJ can't stop a left hand. I want y'all to understand what happened here. D didn't mess this up. Okay? This guy was supposed to win, and he didn't. The both expects Fury and Joshua, due to their followings, to still collide at some point in the future. Let's highlight that. He said the winner of Fury Wilder will potentially move in the direction of the mandatory victory upcoming clash between White versus Wallin. But he still, due to their popularity, he still expects Fury and AJ to fight due to their popularity. Due to their followings. Let me explain something to you. Did ESPN say anything? Did they say anything? Supreme Beast, I see you. Did they say anything? Smash the like button. They playing with the likes over here. Did they say anything after AJ lost on ESPN? Y'all gotta tell me, because I didn't see it. I don't watch ESPN like that. Did they say anything about Undisputed being put to the side? Did they say anything about the upset? Sure, Will in the building. They didn't say anything, right? They didn't say anything. They didn't say anything. I was in the gym that Sunday. It's playing in the gym. I didn't see it. I saw several commercials. They're promoting Fury versus Wilder, the commercial. But I didn't see anything about AJ losing. Coach Chris, salute. Yeah. They didn't say anything. They've had several shows. They done fired Max Kellerman. But AJ is this worldwide star. He just lost. They didn't say anything over here. UK people, I know you're watching. Mike B, salute. Amajal, salute. They didn't say anything over here. And I'm not clowning. I'm asking. I don't watch ESPN. A bunch of people here watching do. But that Sunday, I go to the gym and it's playing in my gym. And I'm on the treadmill and I'm looking up. I didn't see anything. I saw the Wilder Fury third fight commercial about 5 times. They didn't say anything. That Sunday, they didn't say anything. But when Wilder lost, that was in rotation that Sunday. I couldn't stop seeing it. Wilder falling twice, getting thrown to the floor, getting hit with wrist shots, hit behind the head. And then him walking over to Mark Breland saying, why you stopped the fight? They played that on loop. That was in loop. To a guy, Tyson Fury, who didn't have an immediate rematch for 2 fights in between, and they flopped. Now he's the big star because he beat some guy that can't box. Whatever. But I want the AJ fans to understand. He lost over on your side of the pond. That's big news. That's why I was asking, what was the atmosphere like over there? Is it like somebody died? Or, you know, was it like this? Yeah, he was tight. He was tight. So UK fans, the Avid fans, nobody cares about that fight over here. Believe me when I tell you. Fury fought Deontay Wilder the first time, had 2 fights in between, and they flopped. You know how I know? Because Bob Arum told Fred, when Fred asked him, where you at? Business-wise, financial-wise with Tyson Fury. Bob said, in the red. He said, huh? In the red. He said it twice. I ain't got a lot of you. So he hasn't made any money off of Fury. But he's promoting the hell out of him. I'm assuming, you know, Bob Arum, you're in the red with Tyson Fury. You could have bought that house in Beverly Hills with the money you lost on him, but you want to blame Terrence for that, right? You want to blame Bud for that, right? Bud fans. Come on, y'all. He ain't say he's in the red with Bud. So what? He could have bought a house in Beverly Hills. Did he lose more money on Bud or did he lose more money on Fury? Because he told the barbershop that he was in the red. He did. We all heard it. And for those of you that are listening to me for the first time, yes, he said that. I'm in the red with Fury. After Deontay, he had 2 fights. And they were giving out tickets. He made some money after the 2nd fight and then tried to duck the 3rd. Then spending millions of dollars trying to get out the 3rd to try and recoup money that they lost by fighting AJ. But they had a contractually binded agreement. They wasted money trying to get out of the fight because they got to pay Deontay's legal fees. Did you know that? Did y'all know that? D didn't want to go to court. He just wanted his fight. So I'm talking to the Avid fans now. Y'all are hustling backwards. Y'all got a brick and y'all smoked up half of it. Anyway, salute to TC. He said, nah, everyone in the UK saying AJ was overrated. Wow! You see, and the people with the loudest voices on this internets did not tell you a lot of the AJ fans for the last 3 years, and BFTB handled them, he got them the worst. When you listen to them talk, wasn't there like some, let me ask y'all a question. Were they normal? The ones that he let on. I'm talking about when we was doing Google Hangouts. Did the AJ fans and the UK fans, did they sound normal to you? The normal ones, you can talk to. And now we have a normal one here. He's saying, nah, the UK saying AJ was overrated. Come to find out, I do know a couple of people in the UK. I've never been there. But they said, no, you know, I'm going to root for AJ. Fine. I'm going to root for AJ, but he got some work to do. That's real. Equivalent to, yo, we're going to root for Deontay. That's a given. But we need to see other things from him. We need him to work on some stuff. We've been saying that. Now he's done that. You see how that works? That's how this works, right? Stephen A., you said nothing. AJ just lost. You said nothing. My brother Trick says, is it me or Anthony Joshua has to be the first heavyweight champion in recent memory to lose his titles on 2 different continents? Oh, snap. Dubai and in his home country. Damn, he's making history, isn't he? Yeah, Simon, they're saying the same thing, right? They're saying the same thing. They're saying the same thing. Yo, look, you can call me an American hater all you want. What you don't know is, once upon a time, we was all rooting for AJ. He called Deontay's name, and I said, well, whatever, make it. He's the best in the UK. We got the best in the USA. Make the fight. And then the circus started. That's right, Copper. Stephen A. Snitch. If y'all ain't see, the Champ Side put out a short video yesterday. It's like a 2-3 minute video. Go watch it. You see All Around Strong, salute. Alfred, salute. Chris, what up? T Plums, what up? You see Prize Fighter, what up? They're tripping on their own feet. I can't believe they made this big stink about Deontay stepping aside. But AJ just lost. He messed up Undisputed. They're not saying anything? They didn't say it. Wow, Rick, what up? Hamza, what up? They didn't say anything? How could they not say anything? Is boxing, please, such a big sport only when Fury wins? I'm connecting the dots for y'all. Fury wins, biggest thing in the world. He beat a guy that can't box and bum squat and skinny legs, and they made the biggest deal in the world. They asked him, Nicholas, what up? They asked him to step aside and let Undisputed happen. Did they not? Because that's how it's done. They said that, right? That's what they said. That's what they said. See, Love, what up? But the guy that you wanted Fury to fight lost. Now, I'm going to point something out, and this is no disrespect, but I want y'all to understand something. AJ lost to the Ukrainian, can't even speak English. You know why that's important? What do we like over here? Tyson Fury, his style, Slick Tom, salute. Mr. Shelton, salute. He lost. We like guys who has the gift of gab. So Tyson Fury technically is supposed to be marketable over here. If he wasn't such a cheater, maybe he'd have caught on. You know what Bob Arum wants? Bob wants Terrence Crawford to have Tyson Fury's demeanor because he thinks that sells seats. See, Bob Arum's thought process on black fighters is outdated. And he thought he caught lightning in a bottle. Jeffrey Lopez, salute. He thought he caught lightning in a bottle when he got Tyson Fury. I got the heavyweight with the bald head who can box with the gift of gab. And once upon a time, HBO was pushing these European fighters. Now maybe he can catch on in the Midwest. You know, those other people can identify with his pale skin. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a marketing scheme. Put him in 2 events and they flopped. Nobody took to him. Nobody. T. Plums in the super chat, much love and appreciation. He said, crazy how American media roots for everybody except Americans, especially when the American happens to be black. Thank you. And this is where I'm going with this. Deontay Wilder was public enemy number 1. He was public enemy number 1. Public enemy number 1. Shout out to Public Enemy. Chuck D. Deontay Wilder was public enemy number 1. Let's not play with it. I don't recall ESPN saying anything positive about him ever. I don't. Highest knockout ratio, American, gift of gab, representing the country. He represented the country in the Olympics, was the only boxer to even get a medal in 2008. And all he wants to do is fight the best, and nobody in American media stood up for him. We had to do it. And when we did it, what were we called? All kinds of N-words and everything else. I'm not lying. But yet you got these know-nothings that want to beam into various shows and talk about, we're supposed to be pro-black. You want to question our blackness. You want to question Deontay Wilder's blackness. You weren't here for it because you was too busy sniffing AJ's thumb. We'll keep sniffing it because he just lost to a Ukrainian that doesn't speak English. He has no marketability. By the way, I don't hear anybody talking about Alexander Usyk's marketability. Did I say he can't fight? No, because I'd be a hater. Alexander Usyk can fight. He's undisputed at cruiserweight. No easy task. Now he's unified at heavyweight. No easy task. He's going to the Hall of Fame off of that alone. Now he has one more piece of the puzzle, and shout out to him because what he said was no time to waste. So Usyk so far is about that life. He's about that undisputed life. Not one time did I hear anybody that markets him that's saying, his marketability, no. They don't care. They don't care. That's talk for Bob Arum. That's talk for Eddie Hearn. And look where it got him. All that talk. Y'all done listening to Bob Arum? Didn't Bob Arum say Fury will never fight Wilder again? He's done with him. Third fight, he has no legal grounds to stand on. The contract ran out. Do y'all remember all of that? You are the rock that he said he can kick in any direction, because he said that. And all of y'all bought it except a handful, which was us. Third fight's happening next week. He lied to you for 17 months. Bob Arum lied to you. Eddie Hearn lied to you. Tyson Fury lied to you. AJ didn't say anything. AJ was saying, which way are we going? Am I going to Dubai? He didn't know. Didn't I tell y'all? Yo, it's funny how AJ's quiet through the whole thing. He didn't say anything. Smartest move, because he didn't know. Is any of this making sense? Is this not the biggest I told you so? I don't even have to clown y'all. I'm just saying I told you so. The Avid fans, the Rabbit fans, foaming at the mouth, all of y'all banging on my castle door. You can't get in. And when you come in here with dumb shit, you're going to get bopped and thrown out. If you want to insult me, put it in the super chat. But tell me where I'm lying. I told y'all, BBG, salute. It's okay to want something, but understand what's happening. I told y'all. That wasn't hate. Oh, Dubai, arbitration. Oh, well, you know, they said it was announced on ESPN, arbitration. Oh, yo, Wilder fanboy, arbitration. I'm just asking about arbitration. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. He who laughs last, laughs the best. Isn't it funny? Think about everything that's happening in the realm of boxing that they, Marcellus, salute, that they used to clown the LDBC in particular over. Old Media, Ishe Smith, Rick Glasser, Kevin Iole. Oh, you're playing the race card. Yeah, tell that to Mike Fox. Tell that to Mike Fox. Huh? One question. We playing the race card? Let me ask y'all a question. Does racism exist in boxing? Just ask that. And listen to the answers you get. Oh, well, it's not like it used to be. Well, okay, it's not like how it used to be. Tell me how it used to be. They couldn't even tell you. They couldn't even tell you how it used to be. Tell me how it used to be. And if you're in your 20s, you better be a historian. Viva tu vida, salute. You better be a historian. I want you to tell me how it used to be, because I know. And if they don't bring up anything about the Black Murderers Row, do a 180 turn and walk away. Tell them they're disqualified. Don't talk to me. Because anything else is speculation and they made up. And shout out to Stormy B, man, because we are in a new Black Murderers Row today. Right under your nose. And we're talking about it, and you're telling us we're playing the race card. What happened to Mike Fox was a crime. And there was no getting around it. What the WBC did for Canelo is a crime. And y'all support, a select few supported it. What they did for Oscar Valdez is a crime. And a select few supported it. You know why. But when we pointed out, say, hey, that's not right. Why are you doing that? Oh, that's your answer? That's your, okay. Okay, well, I'm pointing it out. See? But when Big Baby Miller popped and we said, yo, man, that's not right. He might have been trying to kill AJ, man. I mean, according to the rules, he got to go sit down. And he did that since 2018. And we held him accountable and y'all said nothing. Now, if we just threw up a black fist and said, yo, free Big Baby, I don't care. Then what? You know what y'all say? Oh, but AJ's black. Y'all say what that fake J. Cole on BFTV show said the other day. Well, AJ's black, and you celebrating that Usyk beat him. That would make us racist. That is best fight the best. Not best black man fight the best. What the fuck? When you come into a situation and you don't know who you're talking to or what you're talking about, please shut your mouth. It's the Lions Den boxing community, not Lions Den black community, god damn it. How many times do I have to say this? Smash my like button. There's 175 people in here. We give Usyk all the credit in the world. We give Josh Taylor all the credit in the world. Guess what? You ready for this? We gave Tyson Fury all the credit in the world before we found out he cheated. Go look at the videos. We didn't know he cheated until like 2 weeks later. So it's y'all building this narrative with your uneducated ass coming in because you want to sniff thongs, AJ's thongs, and say, oh, we're so pro-black, but we're celebrating AJ losing a white man. No. He lost to a champion with a champion heart who can fight. Don't call us racist because you calling us racist because we pointing out obvious racism. That is the oldest trick. That is the oldest trick by white supremacy. And other ethnicities have assimilated that. They need something to hold on to.
You are being racist for calling me a racist. Good, and I take it, but don't call me racist.
Fuck y'all. You ain't gonna shame me for pointing out the truth. ESPN. Why did y'all not talk about AJ losing? You know why? Because it ruined your plans. And what was the plan? Y'all ready? You know what the plan was? Want to know what the plan was? I'm gonna tell you what the plan was. There's no money in there. I'm sorry, there's money in it, but there's no satisfaction. There's no satisfaction. Listen to what I'm saying. There's no satisfaction. Bumpy, salute. Thomas, what up? There's no satisfaction if there's definitely no satisfaction when Wilder fights Usyk. There's definitely no satisfaction there. There's no satisfaction if Fury fights AJ. Or Usyk. There's no satisfaction there. Y'all heard Roy Jones. He don't like that fight. Why? They're two boxers. It's going to be a boring fight. He don't like that fight. He said it. That's what Roy said, right? But it's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. They wanted nothing more than for Tyson Fury, because he already got one off on Black History Month on the dominant black man. See, don't let them tell you that Deontay Wilder can't fight and they ignore him and all this in bum squad. Don't let them tell you that. He frightened their ass. And all I was saying is, y'all talk about his skill set. Y'all better be glad he don't fight like Lennox Lewis, because it'd be all bad for y'all. And let me tell you something. This second run that he's about to go on, it's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be ugly for everybody he fights. Those people that he's gonna thrash after October 9th, when they wake up, they're gonna be like, damn, last year I could have beat him. The year before that, I could have beat him. He got so pissed at Fury, he done fired Mark Breland and got with Malik, and now he's doing shit that, oh my God, I don't know who's beating this guy. Get mad at Fury for all of this. But I'm going to go ahead and thank him. Thank you. Because nobody else could have handled this pressure but Deontay Wilder. Yep. The lies that they had to do. He's depressed. And you tree sloth, vine swinging raccoons. You Planet of the Ape ass dudes that like to smoke screen your conversation by trying to sound smart. When the bottom line is you're nothing but an AJ fan who like to sniff his thongs. You knuckle-dragging monkeys walking around this country that are too stupid to realize what's happening. My dad told me there was a lot of Ali haters in his prime. He used to see it. And I said, Dad, I'm having this same conversation with these monkeys today. What you was going through, because my pops was there for all of it. Since he was Cassius Clay, he was there for all of it. And he said, man, I don't get it when I would come across these niggas that hated Ali. I never understood that. I said, Dad, I'm going through the same thing now. It's funny. Ain't it funny how life repeats itself? I said, I'm going through the same thing now. The Louisville Lip. They hated him. Hey, there were some niggas when they took his license that were like, good. Like, yo, what? That had nothing to do with boxing. But the only way to hurt him was to do that. They had to hurt him some way. You're saying good that he got his license stolen, well, yanked from him. You're saying good, but your ass got drafted and you're going to the war and you don't want to go. But you saw what happened to Ali and you're like, good? Bro, make it make sense. Salute to my Uncle Drake Fonders. He said, tell the truth and shame the devil. Mauricio, devil. Hell yeah. You got drafted. You don't want to go. You have everything negative to say about the American, the American politics. You have everything to say. You turn on the news. They take Ali's license and threaten him with prison time, and you're like, good. He's going through the same crap you're going through. And you're focused on him saying good. Why? Because you don't like him selling a fight? Yeah, I'm pro-black. Yeah, we getting shot dead in the street, and I don't care. Yeah, but you see what Deontay Wilder's going through. Oh no, but I'm keeping it boxing there, because he can't really fight it. Yo, shut up, man. Shut your damn mouth. Shut up. Stupid ass. Whoa, what up? That shit is enraging. So when they say avid fans, those are the people I'm talking about. Not those 10 clowns that like to call up or troll us or whatever. The countless bodies that BFTB slayed over the years. There's like thousands of them that will follow Tyson Fury and AJ to the end of the world by way of tribalism. Because they're not thinking like how we're thinking. They don't see the play. They wanted nothing more after Wilder lost on Black History Month, they wanted nothing more than for him to go to Dubai and in their eyes, beat the second best heavyweight in the world, who was what color? Black. Oak Park, salute. They wanted that. But then when word got out that an African and a Black American was whooping that ass in sparring, they said, July? Nope, that ain't happening. He ain't ready. In fact, he got COVID. And by the way, David, what up? And by the way, you know what was the real story? And he said it again on that Zoom meeting. You know what was the real story? And I can't believe the media didn't say anything. He said he caught COVID twice. He said he caught COVID twice. Did y'all catch that? The only time I heard he had COVID was the time where he had to move the fight to the October 9th date. He said he caught it before that. We didn't know that. Was that before or after the vaccine? Again, was that before or after the vaccine? I didn't know he caught. I didn't know that was the second time he caught COVID. He said it again. Fat Dan didn't say anything. Keith Iding didn't question that. Nobody said anything. When I read it, like 2 weeks ago, I think, I did a video on it. I said, whoa, twice. He had it twice. And now he's saying, so after you get it the first time, and there's a vaccine, you're a pro. Bob Arum told us, he assured us that you were vaccinated. Then you catch it, and you said you only took one shot. But come to find out, that was the second time you caught it. So if you caught it the first time, you beat it, right? Because by the way, was that before or after last October when you could have fought Deontay? But Frank Warren and Bob Arum wouldn't get a return on their investment. Remember, Deontay said, I don't need an audience. They did, because they wanted a complete return on their investment. So there goes October. Right? But in between that, I can't remember if it was before or after, D said, F it. He went in and had his bicep surgery, and then they tried to tell us that was the reason why they didn't have the rematch right away. They tried to blame the surgery, which was a lie. But never mind that, December came. And instead of him fulfilling his contract, we heard Carlos Takam, and then we heard Ajit Caballel. First of all, we know who Carlos Takam is. Who cares? Second of all, who the fuck is Agitated Cabbage? Yo, we watch boxing. I don't even know who the hell that was. I said, who is this? I was seeing posters of it. I'm like, wait. What? Yo, Tay, you see this? Don't listen to it. Thank you. That was the conversation. Am I lying? That's what happened, right? So I'm trying to figure out between February of 2020 and December 5th, when did he catch COVID? Because that should have been news. Because we were still under a heavier quarantine. Were we not? A lot of us wasn't even outside. People weren't even back to work. The world was in a shit bag. When did he catch COVID? That would have been news, especially then, because there was no vaccine and people were dying. So when did he catch COVID the first time? What was the date? Did I miss that? Someone put it in the chat. Was there a date when he said he caught COVID the first time? Because we didn't get this rematch in July because allegedly this is the second time. So my point is, if you caught it once and beat it, the vaccine's out. What do you mean you telling Bob Arum you took one shot and then take the other, then caught it? Then you're telling everybody, yo, I'm going to take the second shot after the fight. Why is that? You taking the second shot after the fight? Why? Listen, man, it's not going to make sense for you to take a shot after the fight. They don't give it to corpses. You're going to fuck around and die. Because that's just how the universe works, man. All this lying and deceitful stuff, all this cheating you doing, I know it's normal behavior for you. But it's not normal to the world. That's what I'm saying. All of these cats running around trying to kiss you on your bald head and push this agenda, I'm questioning your integrity. So when they say Avid fans, I see rabid fans. Fans by way of tribalism. If you're a UK person, you love this fight. But I also want you to understand, I hope you got money to travel to Dubai. Because the man can't fight in his own country. Salute to Jordy King in that super chat. He said, look at Chisora and Price. US, UK fans support everyone. Yes. What's that guy here? Salute to my brother DP Rocker in that super chat. He said, salute, Drew. COVID-19. Exactly. And that's another thing I heard. I have no that's right, Alfred. They keep exposing themselves. I have no evidence. But I heard, and this isn't like a super duper solid source, but I heard that he wasn't going to pass a drug test. So that's why he abandoned ship. Now, there's been athletes that's caught COVID and they recouped it. They were ready to play in whatever game like 2 weeks later. Right? You know, October 9th is a ways off from July 24th. I'm looking at my calendar now. That's a ways off. He couldn't have it in August. He couldn't have it in September. Why all the way in October? I have no concrete evidence, but word on the street is he was doing lines and he wasn't going to pass a drug test. And how shameful would it be for him to pop for cocaine again? I mean, I have no evidence. I have no evidence on that. But with his track record, that's something to consider, is it not? Something to consider. Like, whoa, wait a minute. July 24th? I mean, D had 5 camps. Even if he wasn't fighting Deontay Wilder, he should have been in camp that whole time. Because August 14th, which was the alleged date for him versus AJ, was not too far after that. So he had to have been in shape. So the word on the street was, it wasn't COVID. He was going to pop for that cocaine. Disputedly salute. I mean, look, I can't deny it because of his track record, and I can't confirm it. But I wanted y'all to know that they wanted AJ to lose to Fury. They wanted Deontay to step aside for this third fight. And they put Stephen A. Snitch, the black man, to try and convince D, because according to white media, we speak the same language. Oh yeah, brother. Oh yeah, look, that's just how it's done. That's how it's done. Because that's how we all talk. That's how we talk. And they thought that, yo, Stephen A., get on there and say that. Maybe he's watching you. He'll understand it when you say it, my nigga. Nope. Y'all remember what Brazil said? He needs a urban dictionary to understand Deontay. Okay. They speak the same language now. Because Brazil hasn't been the same since. Ask Otto Valen. Y'all saw that? Brazil versus Otto Valen. Brazil got rocked several times in that fight. And I'm like, oh, shoot. I thought he was tougher than that. And he was. Ask Dominic Brazil about that urban dictionary, fellas. Go ahead. Hey, man. We saw you say it, Stephen A. Snitch. We saw you say it, and we laughed. That's how it's done. They wanted Fury to skip the third fight and go straight to AJ and beat him. Because the guy with the chicken legs and all this other stuff and can't throw a punch, he'd be on the resume. And AJ would be on the resume. And believe me when I tell you, he wouldn't fight Deontay again. Because he said that. I'll never fight Deontay again. And then Bob Arum echoed it. And the people applauded that. And I just said arbitration. And y'all called us crazy. That's what you wanted. But how you wanted, he got it. Oh, yeah. Because the universe is righting itself. Turns out the LDBC's been correct this entire time. The entire time. And the year's not over. Next week is coming. We're going to laugh. Caleb Plant and Canelo. There might be something special happening in that fight. I don't know. I don't know. This year's not over. I'm telling you. I ain't even talk about. I'm gonna wait till this whole thing is over before I put more focus on Canelo, Ricky Williams. Salute. Before I put more focus on Canelo and Caleb, because I'm collecting data. 12 weeks. No drug testing. I'll talk about that when it comes time. Kane, what up? But back to this train wreck. Says it's always a possibility because they're avid fans of both fighters. The buff says people are connected to both fighters. Not in America. Not in America. All right. Like I said, if people were connected to both fighters, and this is no shade, he just lost. They didn't even air it on ESPN. It wasn't even at the bottom of the screen. Come on now. Opera LD in the building. So let's continue to read. As long as athletes have a following, matches can always be made. I think Joshua can come back like he did with Andy Ruiz. Hopefully Tyson gets past Wilder. 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 You asked him the same question last year. This will be the guy that says, I don't even want to see a third fight. It wouldn't even make sense. He lost so bad. Now he's saying, hopefully Tyson gets past Wilder. You see the flip? So they didn't bring up AJ losing. And now the buff is saying, hopefully Tyson gets past Wilder. Y'all see? I hope y'all paying attention. They are both bred in the UK. You have seen them both develop. It's like when Top Rank did Oscar De La Hoya versus Felix Trinidad, a Mexican-American versus a Puerto Rican. We knew the fight had to happen eventually. Everybody was talking about that rivalry. Same thing when De La Hoya versus Chavez. Julio Cesar Chavez. I think AJ versus Fury will eventually happen. How we get there, how it happens, there is uncertainty, but I think it'll happen. All right. ATL, salute. Lil 357, life, love, salute. Do they sound confident? He doesn't even know. He just said he don't even know how the fight happens. He's uncertain about it. Uncertainty. So when the dust settles, what he's hoping is that these guys have enough a core fan base in the UK that they can still make money off of them. AJ just lost. He doesn't know that AJ, he says he believes that AJ could recoup his titles like he did against Andy, but the buff doesn't know boxing. How AJ beat Ruiz, it wasn't that he did anything different to beat Ruiz. Ruiz came in 310 pounds or something like that. Ruiz lost the fight. AJ ain't win it. There's a difference. Ruiz lost the fight. AJ ain't win it. Usyk took those belts. You know how they say you got to show up and take the belts from the champions? That's what happened. He came in there and he took it from AJ. Wobbled him 3 different times. Almost knocked him out in the 12th. They cut the clock short. We saw it. He took it from him. So now AJ has to go back. What's he going to do? Try and out? Because he outboxed Ruiz. He didn't get in the pocket and fight him, did he? So question. He tried to outbox the boxer. What's he going to do? Try and walk him down now? Guess what? With that current style that Anthony Joshua has, he ain't walking anybody down. You know why? Because he gets hit. And his chin ain't there. He walks down and gets hit in that chin. What do you think's going to happen? What do you think's going to happen? So that big 260, if he comes in at 260 and tries to walk down Usyk already proved he can hurt him. He's going to hurt him again, and this time get him out of there in 5 rounds. So they're waving the white flag on that. Stop me when I'm lying. Salute to my uncle, Dre Finest, back in that super chat. He said, Drew, Big Coke Fury said he popped dirty. That's why he didn't fight in July. In old media, knew it and didn't say anything. They have a hidden agenda. Bro, I firmly believe that. Now, I heard that from somewhere. I ain't gonna say where I heard it. But when I thought about it, I said, COVID, how convenient. And then he said that's the second time he caught it. And nobody, PGA, big dog, salute. Why isn't anyone talking about this the second time he caught COVID? How is that not news? How isn't it not news when he caught it the first time? Before there was a vaccine, he said the second time he caught it, there was no vaccine when he caught it. People were dying off of this. Why wasn't that news is what I'm asking. Now he said he caught it twice. Why wasn't that news? Why wasn't anyone questioning? Whoa, 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 you caught it twice. He said it and they just did like nothing happened. I was like, yo, wait, hold on. I'm listening to it. When I read it, I said, yo, he just said he caught it twice. Why isn't anyone else talking about this? Then he said it during the Zoom interview, I believe. And then I'm like, hold on. No one over the phone is going to be like, whoa, 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 whoa. Twice? Twice? Was that before or after Avid Caballero or Carlos Takam? When did you catch it? How far after the February fight did you catch it? Are you okay? Salute to my brother LeRon, Broken Traditions. Everyone go subscribe to my brother. Put your link in the chat. He said, salute Drew in chat. Got a couple minutes to tune in before my next meeting. No doubt, fam. I appreciate you, fam. That's the brother right there. Alex, what up? He says, no name low-level UFC fighters have articles on them. Let me put that up. Have articles on them when they have COVID. There is no way we wouldn't know Fury had C-19. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We only knew he caught it once, which prevented him from showing up on July 24th. Then this dumbass gets on there and says this is the second time he caught it. What? Right off of the hill, Stephen C. Salute. Right off of the heels of him saying he had it, but then showing up at casinos and at car dealerships with no mask. No one is saying anything. Stop me when I'm wrong. Scorpio, yo, salute to you, fam. I'm on a job. ESPN hasn't said anything. Fox, have they said anything? How many other YouTube channels have said anything? I can't be the only person that heard that. Because I read it first and then he said it again. Stephen A. Snitch, how'd you feel when he recited the Biggie lyric? Yeah, you can just brush it off because that's how it's done. Mister, the first thing I do when I get up in the morning is figure out how to make my boss money. And then the second thing I figure out is how can I get some of it. Disgusting, dude. Disgusting. And what's crazy about Stephen A. Snitch is that he has he's a big enough celebrity in sports that he can do his own thing. Realistically, he don't need ESPN at this point. He got money. He has a name. He can do his own thing. But he likes having a boss. You did, Asante? Yeah. Stay on this bumper. Stay on this bumper. Because this doesn't make any sense. I said, wait a minute. He caught it twice? Fury caught it twice? When did he catch it the first time? Because I know October was available. And I know he was in and out of the gym trolling. They painted a whole picture in the gym of him punching Wilder in the face. And he's with that whatever they use on Instagram to make the thing go back and forth. I'm like, look at this nigga trolling. When did he catch COVID? Between February of 2020 and October, when they could have had the fight, and from October to December, when he was going to fight Avid Caballero. When? But no, we find out he gets COVID, which you know how many people were coming to the fight? And then when he canceled, they either just had to make the Vegas trip, or now they canceled it, but they can't go now. They got to sell their tickets. He messed it up. Goofing around with him. And there's still time for him to fuck this up. But my question is, old media, where were you to even question? Let me ask y'all a question. Let me read the super chat real quick. Case Nasty, salute to you in that super chat. He said that Three Wise Men last night was a real treasure. Indeed it was. Shout out to Stormy B-Man Scrapbook and Kurt Sugar Anderson. Keep cooking, Drew. No doubt. I'm on the job. And if y'all don't listen to the Three Wise Men, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Class is in session. When those three elders are talking, class is in session. And again, Stormy B-Man did a great video about the new Black Murderers Row. And if you don't know who the Black Murderers Row is, I've mentioned it several times. It's okay when you don't know. Filthy Phil, salute. Go research it, man. That's what I'm saying. They always say, oh, the LDBC and racism. Just ask a question. Is there racism in boxing? I could say sports, but I'll keep it boxing because everyone likes to keep it boxing, right? Is there racism in boxing? Yeah, but not what? Explain what happened to Mike Fox. Not what? Oh, well, that's just one. Yeah, right? Yeah. Explain how Deontay Wilder's been treated. You tell me what you know about it. And watch the cap. And then disarm him. It's not hard. It's not hard. I must have did it to like 9 people in the gym and left them speechless like, well, okay. All right. Look, I just don't like how Wilder punches. Okay. Well, go to his Instagram and tell me what you see. Now talk, oh, well, he's looking better, I must admit. Okay. Well, let's just see if he applies it in the fight. Okay. I ain't got to scream and yell. I let the facts speak for me. Fact. Do you know who you're rooting for in Tyson Fury? They don't know. How do you know he cheated? Well, and then I go down the list. Then I show the video. Does this glove look normal to you? And 9 times out of 10, I have my gloves in my bag. Go look at this glove, and then look at that glove. Then I got to educate him. You know who Christian Ham is? No. Pick up your phone, go to YouTube, and then tell me what you see. Oh, yeah, he had a detached thumb. And I hold up my glove. See this? How did that happen? Mistake? Let me show you another mistake. Let me show you this other article. Let me show you what this other fighter said. Let me show you what this ref said when he fought Steve Cunningham. Yeah, well, you know, I do would like to see it in the UK, him versus AJ. Yeah, you, the American, want to see him versus AJ because it's just about boxing with you, right? Okay, fine. You know that fight can't happen in the UK? Well, why wouldn't it happen in the UK? I mean, they wouldn't come to Vegas. No, they'd have to either come to Vegas, here in New York, or in Dubai. But you know why it can't happen in the UK? Why? Well, you know, the UK could be open by then. No. Do you know why it cannot happen ever in the UK? Because he doesn't have a boxing license in the UK. Dum, dum, dum. They're like, huh? Once they don't know that, DQ. I'm on the treadmill. I'm doing my 5-mile run. Get out of there and go get educated. Then come talk. I'll talk to you when I feel like it. Get out of here. You don't know shit. You don't know shit. I'm giving you facts. What kind of American says, I'd like to see that fight happen in the UK? What the hell do you care about what goes on over there? What the hell's wrong with you? Was his name H Money? I look at niggas strange when they talk reckless about Wilder, and it takes me 2 seconds to figure out what kind of fan they are. And I will say a majority of them don't know what we know in depth. They try and keep it boxing. They keep it, well, style and da-da-da-da-da. But if I've known you for a long time, certain niggas, I'd be like, wait a minute, I don't understand. You hated Floyd? Your main pet peeve about Floyd was he didn't knock anybody out. Now you're worried about skill set in the ring now? Now you're worried about that? Strange. Oh, you don't like when he said he wanted a body on his record, but you were the biggest Mike Tyson fan. You told me you were going to laugh when Mike Tyson hits Roy in the head and kills him in the ring. Someone really told me that doesn't like Wilder. I said, oh my God. Listen, family. How many times do I tell y'all, all you got to do is let people talk. Let them talk. They're going to show you exactly who they are. There's an old saying. There's a lot of old sayings. But they apply to everything that we're doing here. You ever heard you can tell a fool by his words? Y'all heard that, right? How many fools right here on YouTube get on here and start talking some reckless stuff about any boxer, and you just listening to it like, what? The crazy thing is they apply to a certain demographic of fan. You're looking at them like, what the fuck? What? Yeah, I can't find the X button and the block button fast enough. You don't have to respond, just leave. It's crazy, ain't it? What's the other thing that you can apply? You ever heard, y'all probably hear it every day, mind your business. Y'all heard that growing up, mind your business, mind your business. Do y'all know what that really means? Mind your business? Mind your business? What do I say about YouTubers talking about other YouTubers? That's not making me any bread. That's not getting me any more subs by talking about another YouTuber. That shit is corny. That shit is corny. I addressed 2 people by name on my channel because I know them personally. And that was the end of it. These other clowns talk about me. I don't talk about them. But if my name and your title and your video helps you get monetized, send me a thank you letter for assisting me to paying your bills. J Mitch, what up? Nitty G. Hey, I didn't know I was that popular. But anyway, it's real easy to point out, raise a salute, when someone is a few French fries short of a Happy Meal. Listen to these people talk sometimes. Like, just hear it enough to say, okay, yeah, this person's crazy. You don't like Deontay for what? But you're the biggest Mike Tyson fan? Make it make sense. You hated Floyd Mayweather because he was boring and he ran around the ring, but you hate Deontay Wilder? All he does is knock people out? Now you're interested in boxing style? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. You think Mike Tyson, you wanted to see Mike Tyson KO Roy Jones violently, and you said you was going to laugh when he killed Roy? I just looked at him. I just shook my head. What? I was like, nothing. Just the other week, one of the reasons why he said he didn't like Deontay was because he said he wanted a body on his record. But he just said, oh, man, Mike, when he hit Roy with that right hand, and Roy go down again, I'm going to laugh. You going to kill him? I'm going to laugh. You shouldn't have been in there, Roy. I was like, he was like, what? I was like, nothing. Time reveals all truth, right? Asshole. Can no longer, he tries to engage with me about boxing. Yo, man, you going out to Vegas? Yeah. Talk to me after my set. Yo, man, I saw your show, man. Yo, you really know them, Nick? I got 4 or 5 on the bench. I need to concentrate. Yo, I'm saying, yo, you gonna go live? Chest, triceps. Don't talk to me. Nigga told me he was gonna laugh when Roy get killed by Mike. A week prior said he didn't like Deontay because he said he wanted to catch a body in the ring. Let him talk. That's all you got to do. You ever been inside of a real courtroom? When you sit down there, let you talk. You don't see the lawyers jumping on you. Don't believe what you see on Law and Order. Don't believe what you see in the movies when the lawyer, no, you did it. No. Tell me what happened. And then what happened? Okay, and then what happened? No further questions. Cross-examination. So you said da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Right? Yes or no? There's no yeah, but no, because you already gave your statement. So what they do, while you're saying your statements, the lawyer is writing down what you said. Because you're speaking your facts, and he's defending his person. So now you're going to get cross-examined. You said da-da-da-da-da-da just a second ago, right? Right. Then you said da-da-da-da-da-da-da, right? Right. Well, if you said da-da-da-da-da, then how can you be here and da-da-da-da-da? Oh, no, what I meant was, ain't no what I meant was. We heard what you said. Your lawyer just asked you these questions. You answered them. But I have here, and that's how it goes. Believe me when I tell you, this YouTube shit is easy. BFTB knows how it goes. That's why he's not losing no debates. Even when J. Cole flies in there and thinks and waving around books, telling him what he should read, trying to accuse it. When a nigga waves a book at you, he's trying to say you're uneducated. But he walked into the building uneducated. That y'all will never know. Did y'all watch that yet? That's homework for the family. Go watch that. Came in here trying to speak all articulate and, oh, well, you need to read this. No, fuck that. You don't tell me what to read. You're here. You have a gripe. Prove your case. And in 2 seconds, he puts in the chat, I was trying to get on for months. That's impossible. I've been trying to call in for months. Ain't no phone number. What you talking about? Okay, well, I put a link in the chat every day. So now he finds a way to get on now. Then he says, well, what do you mean you've been trying to get in contact with me for months? There's a link in the chat every day. Oh, well, I really don't watch a show. You know what that was? He heard about it, but he's an avid AJ fan who's probably on other channels that blow that guy. He knew about BFTB. And when AJ lost and he held him accountable, he flew over there and said, enough was enough. I got to stick up for my boy AJ, which is fine. But you didn't even have all the facts straight. And then said, you and the LDBC. That's what he did. You see, if I was there, I'd have said, brother, what does the LDBC mean to you? What do you know about us? And let him talk. Let him talk. I've done this several times. And you'd be amazed at the answers I get. We're about money. Ain't none of us are rich that I know of. We're not rich off of YouTube. I know that. We're a black channel. No, started by a black man. The majority of us are black, but it's the Lions Den boxing community, not black community. But go ahead. What they're dealing with is a preconceived notion of who they believe we are. And they haven't been on YouTube that long. You see, if a nigga like Ishay Smith had a conversation with me, I would explain it to him. Like, yo, nigga, you got it backwards. Who are the Black Panthers? Oh, don't compare yourself to the Black Panthers. Not so fast. I asked you a question. How about this? Better question. Why did the Black Panthers come about? And say what you want about the Black Panthers. Y'all know that WIC program? Guess where that came from? So the government assimilated something that they started. Okay? So they can't be all bad. So you want to talk reckless about the LDBC, and I say things like, yo, what do you know about us? Right? Right? You were the same kind of nigga that was degrading Ali and hating on him. You was the same kind of nigga that said, yo, man, the Black Panthers, they don't need to be there, man. I mean, that's just too much trouble. General Squirrel salute. This is too much trouble. I don't want no trouble. No, sir. Stand for something, you'll fall for anything. That's y'all Negroes with that shit. That's right, Mr. Rafiq. School breakfast, lunch programs too. All Black Panthers. Now tell me one thing that the Ku Klux Klan contributed to the government other than being assimilated inside the government and pulling strings. Name one thing positive that they've done that society benefits from. Name one thing. But they killed the Panthers though. So now what is it? I'm relating that to the LDBC. All right. We are the result of behavior. And we didn't bother anybody. We just moved in our own lane and talked boxing in our own lane. If you don't like us, don't deal with us. But if you look in our chats, for those people that don't close their borders like I do, you look at our chats. And look at what people say to us and say about us. Look at the pictures that they use as avatars. Look at what we're called. And then look at their same names. Big homie Coop, salute. Look at the same names that are in our chats when we're talking boxing and see if you see those same names elsewhere in other chats being racist. Get educated, J. Cole, the J. Cole wannabe. That was frightening to watch. Ishay Smith. I expect Kevin Iole and all these other assholes, Fat Dan Raphael, I expect them to behave a certain way. They're on a payroll and they're paid to do a job. By the way, Fat Raphael, Pablo Escobar, salute. That was cute what you did. Y'all peeped when he said, hey Fury, what was the what was your reaction to all the excuses that Deontay Wilder had 10 different excuses. Hold on, let me swallow this burger. Let me inhale this burger. Deontay Wilder had 10 different excuses as to why he was. What was your reaction? What was your reaction? Oh my God, this barbecue sauce. What was your reaction to his excuses? Southern T Boxing in the building. Uptown Doe. That was called leading the witness. Do y'all know what that is? Leading the witness? There's a difference when you're asking somebody, what happened? Then let them tell you what happened. Mr. Fist, salute. Let them tell you what happened. But it's different when you say, check this out. This is perfect. I gotta be careful when I say this. If you're talking to a victim that's been sexually assaulted, right? You go up to the victim and they speak on their time. You allow silence because it's very traumatic. You say to them, what happened? You let them tell you, no matter how long it takes, you let them tell you. It's a lot different from saying, did he do it? Because he got priors and I see him standing over there. He did it? You could tell me. Copper, do me a favor. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Yeah, how can I do this? Because I don't want to put my shit in the chat and my shit get flooded with, a bunch of weirdos. Drop mines. Drop yours and I'll email you right now. If you don't mind, brother. Because you know there's a lot of weirdos out here. They'll be sending me you on IG? They'll be sending me pictures of them twerking and stuff. There's a lot of weirdos. Yeah, it's a lot. It's called leading the witness. Yeah, so you was across the street, and then you crossed the street and went to the store, right? Went into the store, right? That's leading the witness. You crossed the street and then you went into the store, right? No. You don't lead the witness. You let the witness explain what happened. On July 24th, what happened? It's a lot different from July 24th. You caught COVID, right? Leading the witness. All right, I got you. All right, I got you. Hold on a second now. All right, I got you. Take it out the chat if you want. Yeah, man. Don't lead the witness. What Dan Raphael did was point out all the cheating, all the alleged cheating, and then asked him what his thought was. There was another way to ask that question and get a response. No doubt, Asante. Gio James, salute. There's another way to ask that, but I find it strange that some of those cats had access to Deontay just last week. Did Dan Raphael ask that question? No, you had some bastard on there talking about, why didn't you call the police? Man, I was in the gym. I said, oh my God, I can't believe this. You called the police. Fucking idiot. That's what you ask? Why you call the police? Man, that was the funniest goddamn thing, bro. Let me tell you something, man. People are different. Why didn't you call the police? Why didn't you call the police? Would you have called the police? Or you say, wait a minute, you cheated? All right. I'll call the police. I won't be able to get my get back. fight business, right? He ain't say nothing about no money. Matter of fact, they said everything about money. Did they not? Oh, he wants the payday. Really? Really? He put y'all in a box to box. And y'all are running scared. Don't take my word for it.
But I'm only going off what happened in Germany when he fought the Klitschko's. If we hadn't have been there, he'd have never come away with them belts. And I've had it first-hand experience. So I'm just worried from that escapade to what they're going to do in America. I know they tell him he's bigger than the Beatles, he's bigger than Elvis. I've heard it all before. You can't kid a kid, can you?
So now he's worried about a robbery. That's Big John Fury with his illiterate ass. His eye-gouging illiterate ass. Huh? What's that?
I'm just concerned whether Tyson can raise his game for Wilder. Whether he gets complacent, makes a mistake, you know, but I don't know. It's got every chance of going wrong out there. Because I don't like how it's been handled. It's been badly handled, you know, and that's just my opinion, no one else's. Tyson knows what he's doing. But I said, get back on a plane. Let's have a look at the situation properly. Let's assess it. But, you know, there's no bright lights and glitz here, is there?
What?
But while I'm alive and while I'm fit and able, I want to do the best I can for Tommy and Tyson. But Tyson, obviously, he's in a different league now. 20,000 yes men around him. You know, this is what happens when we get to the top. There's a lot of leeches out there, a lot of hangers on. As you can see what's happening in America with him. Appalling work, to be honest with you, but that's just my opinion, but I'm straightforward. But that's Tyson's business. He's over 21. It's up to him.
People judge other people off of themselves. How many times you heard people say, oh man, Deontay got yes men around him? I can attest that he doesn't. The one yes man he had, he got rid of. And y'all got mad that he got rid of the yes man. Y'all want justice for him. Send his ass to AJ. But anyway, you see it there yourself. That was Big John with his illiterate ass. Oh, hi, trolls. You guys are disgusting. So all of these things that old media is doing for Tyson, they never bring up his shortcomings. They never bring up that he has no boxing license. They never bring up, when they do bring up his hiatus from the sport, they make it sound like it was him suffering from depression. They never bring up things like cocaine. I'm going to bring it up. Oh, wait, hold on. He makes excuses, right? He makes excuses, and that angered him. Did anyone go to Klitschko about this?
I can't expand a lot about it. We know that cheats, right? These people are extremely good at cheating. So they tried it with the gloves first, and they even gave me the wrong gloves in the end as well. There wasn't the gloves that I opted for. There were other gloves. I wasn't happy, but I thought I can't be making any more commotion, so I'll just take them. So that was the gloves. Then they put a 6-inch thick of memory foam all over the ring. Then Peter sussed that out in about 2 seconds. Big arguments. The fight was nearly...
But that's okay though, right? I remember a reporter coming for Vladimir Klitschko about the foam in the max and the gloves. I watched it. I said, wow, they're coming for him. But that was okay though, right? Stephen A. Snitch, everybody else at ESPN, Fat Dan, Kevin Ioli, Rick Glasser, Steve Kim, Dougie Fisher. Teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie. Yeah. What about this?
Who can be against me? Nobody.
So you seriously were worried that they...
And listen, I had good information off of good resources not to touch anything in the changing rooms because they might try and drug you. And someone tried to pass me water from all sorts. And unless it was sealed contained from my own baggage, because I had my friend Dave, he brought all the waters over and the drinks from England, there was no chance of me getting drugged.
No chance of me getting drugged. So again, Fat Dan, is cheating in boxing possible? Huh?
So there's been a few, but listen, people take drugs, don't they, in boxing? They all take drugs, I'd say. All of them.
Really?
Yeah. I'd say they're all abusing performance enhancers or weight strippers or whatever they're going to do to take drugs. I think they all take drugs. All athletes.
Define all. Who's
Everybody.
well? Obviously, you're not talking about yourself, so.
Don't drink no more water because there's none of that.
I don't remember anything, it was all a blur.
Don't drink no more water because there's none of that.
Don't drink no more water because there's none of that.
The devil is a motherfucking liar. So you know I ain't worried. Biatch. Stupid bitch.
Shout out to Fat Dan Raphael. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I got some of that.
You've said things in the past which people have found abhorrent. They've accused you of misogyny, they've accused you of homophobia.
No comment, don't even go there.
But do you accept that you've got to win over a larger number of people coming back this time before you could be fully accepted?
No comment.
You don't want to say anything about that at all?
No comment.
People won't like that if they hear you no commenting?
No comment.
Okay.
I'm a boxer, I'm not interested in politics or anything else. Boxing only, thank you.
UKAD have upheld the...
No comment.
You don't want to talk about the Nandoline thing?
No comment.
The question that
Boxing,
we asked...
please.
Is
Terminated.
You don't want to...
Well, see, the one thing I do like though is like because people are questioning Fury now, and he should be questioned because he really got let off the hook when he tested positive way back when. If the drug testing system was better in England, he never would have got to Vladimir Klitschko. He would have got caught in the Christian Hammer fight before he got to Klitschko, and he never would have had that opportunity to fight for the championship. So, and he was never made to pay for it. I mean, yeah, he got the backdated suspension, but like I said, he made the whole crazy story with the having uncastrated boar meat and all that. I know I'm repeating myself here, but it has to be said because no one's ever held him accountable for his actions. Every time he does something stupid, he just says something crazy. People write it, they laugh it off. I'm not going to sit here and say white privilege, but it's really teetering pretty close to that. I mean, think about it. Think about it. I mean, up until maybe a couple, we saw Fury roaming around maskless. Deontay Wilder caught more hell for wearing headphones at a press conference than Fury did for, his irresponsible actions in getting this fight postponed.
Jake Donovan is not LDVC.
Dead man walking. 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 Dead man walking.
Your judgment day has come.
They pissed now.
Give power to my nigger sword!
Oh yeah. Hey, man, I know y'all pissed. I don't care. I don't care. I really don't care. I really don't care. The man had COVID twice. Hey, Fat Dan, he had COVID twice. Twice! Your thoughts?
Who cares?
You guys are something else. You guys are something else. You got a problem with the LDBC and all of this shit y'all not talking about on ESPN or nothing. This is the guy, when the LDBC speaks up, and I'm talking to you knuckle dragging Planet of the Apes, fucking Caesar looking ass, tree sloth stupid ass, gorilla coons. We're playing the race card? Or are we pointing out the facts? Tell me anywhere where I'm lying. I'm showing you facts.
You are being racist for calling me a racist. Good, and I take it, but don't call me racist.
You guys are something else, man. You guys are something else. You guys are something else. I'm giving you the facts. Take that energy and talk to Jake Donovan like that, because he's not LDBC. We don't talk every day. But you heard what he said. You heard what he alleged. Tell him he's wrong. Argue that point with him. Don't deal with me. Go deal with him. Hit him up on Twitter. You can listen to him, but when we point it out, you know what it is, right? Come on, man. Stop being insecure and call it what it is. So the play was to get Usyk. I'm sorry, the play was to get Fury to beat on AJ, but AJ was not good enough to beat Usyk. In newsflash, I really doubt he's going to beat Usyk in the rematch. I doubt it. The man can't think outside the box. And the reason why I say that is because there was no reason for that left hand to be landing. Like, there was no adjustment that I saw. His head is on a straight line. There was no movement. And then, but when we say that Deontay knocks him out in 3 rounds, we were hating too. We just hated it. We hate UK. I had some dude get my DM. You racist against UK. Why do you hate UK? First of all, you're from where English started, and your English is bad. That's number one. Number two, how the hell am I racist against UK? Isn't UK just as diverse as Americans? Black people, white people, Indians, Asians, all of them have British accents. So I'm racist against UK how? How is that possible? Whatever. But those are the type of fans that come to us. If I even think you're racist, I'm not going to reach out to you online. I'm going to tune you out. The reason why I'm giving media attention is because I'm combating them, because they have the big megaphone. And so do we now. That's why they're intimidated by us. And every chance they get, they try and talk about us. I am thoroughly convinced that somebody is putting money in the account of E. Smith to say something about us. And it's not working. All we did was destroy him. Because if he felt he had a point, he would address us directly. Not talking about, oh, I'm going to beat him up when I see him. You're a pro fighter. Who are you going to run up on? Who are you going to run up on and earn points with? And it won't work out for you. What are you going to do? You see one of the sisters with an LDBC shirt in an event, you're going to run up on her? What are you going to do? You, a pro fighter, are going to run up on a boxing supporter because of the shirt he wears? Vladimir's dad, salute. That was ignorant in itself. That was ignorant. But when a fighter pressed you within the LDBC, said, I'm your Huckleberry, you disappeared. Oh, I'll get a promoter. You ain't saying nothing about no promoter. You said mitts. There ain't no promoter when you said you want to run up on somebody and put the mitts on them. At least that's the story I heard. You said you'd beat up anybody in the LDBC, or if you see them in the street. See them in the street doesn't involve a promoter. That's what I heard. So you needed a promoter 1 minute? When Focus Ball pressed you, you needed a promoter? But you said, oh, well, when I see him in public, and you had people co-signing that. They co-signed a pro fighter saying that he would assault somebody. But then when somebody said, yo, I'm your Huckleberry, run up on me, we could do it in the ring. Now you're talking about promoters. You just expose yourself. So I don't really, every now and again, he says our name. But again, this is an uneducated mongoloid. I call him Monkey from Thundercats. Google him. The LDBC. Some bald-headed monkey ass. You didn't do shit with your career that made me turn my head. Nothing. F you with a lit flare. Every time you say our name, you look stupid. You should be congratulating us for doing what's right. Black man, Ishe Magwaga, Tunkana, Funkana, Wakanda Smith. Change your name to Tom. Salute to TC. He said the funniest thing is the UK society is racist against us as black people. And I know that. Sad to say, but AJ is seen as a non-threatening, friendly black man. And I knew that. See? And he over there. You see? He's non-threatening. He smiles. He plays the game. He goes along to get along. But when he grabbed that mic and said, support your own business, look at what they did on Twitter. I saw the screenshots. I said, oh, I knew that was coming. Dwayne Price, salute. Saw that coming. I did a meme of Deontay looking at AJ. You get it now? I think I get it now, bro. I did a meme. Yeah. General Squirrels in that super chat. Salute. He said, Drew, these are all circumstantial facts. We can only prove 90% of this. Listen, we in the trenches. We in the trenches. We in the trenches. When someone starts calling you out, a pro athlete starts calling you out for physical fisticuffs, you know you're doing something right. You know you're doing something right. When someone starts to troll you, you know you're doing something right. Smash my like button. When someone starts to talk bad about you, you're doing something right. I don't have to say no names on here. I don't. But y'all know, y'all Google my name. How many hate videos about me by niggas that I don't even know? They've never met me. They never had a conversation about me. But they got a bunch of responses and I wasn't even talking to them. But keep talking about me because you proved me right. All I do is turn around and my subscriptions go up. And I'm like, shit, y'all doing the work for me. Because I get on here. I give you the facts. No, I'm sorry. I read the articles and I give you my opinion based off of the facts. Tyson Fury is a cheater. Period. Period. We have reasonable cause to believe that he cheated in both fights. Why? Look at his track record. You see, old media, they would never get on any of our platforms and debate that. You see that little clip? And shout out to my brother Southern T Boxing. All I had to do was play that. Fat Dan, look at this. And they're probably watching now. Kevin Ioli, look at this. Mike Coppinger, look at this. What is your response? Never mind me, because if it's just us saying it, I have on a Yankee cap, a tank top, I'm sitting in my damn living room. Why are you going to believe this guy when I'm making six figures and I work for MTK Global and I'm around these fighters and I can call them on the phone? Yeah, why would you believe me? Why would I believe you? You work for MTK Global. Why would I believe you? Who's MTK Global? Who owns it? So let's not get into credibility. Let's not do that. Let's focus on the facts. Don't care about your resume. Don't care about your educational background. Don't care about you getting a degree in journalism. Let's focus on the facts. Just the facts, ma'am. Dragnet. Is Tyson Fury a cheater? Yes or no? Gotta say yes. Yes, but I don't believe he cheated Deontay Wilder. Let's look at the facts. Does the glove look normal? Why are you so hard on Deontay Wilder? They had a rematch, but why didn't he take the immediate rematch? Y'all remember? Debunked right away. Remember Andre Ward? I don't think Deontay gonna want any more of that. Right after the fight, he told Ellie Sackback, yeah, I want to run it back immediately. Instead of running it back against a better judgment, his family, Fury's family, said, I don't ever want you in the ring with that guy again. He had 2 fights in between instead of keeping his word and having the immediate rematch. Hey, Mike, how come you never discussed the arbitration? Hey, Kevin, how come you never discussed the arbitration? Hey, Rick Glasser, how come you never discussed the arbitration? Hey, Steve Kim, how come you never discussed the arbitration? Hey, Dougie Fisher, how come you never discussed the arbitration? And then when he won the arbitration, why did you accuse him of ruining Undisputed? Why are y'all so focused on Undisputed? Why were you focused on Undisputed when you thought you was going to get it with Fury and AJ? AJ just lost. What did y'all say? I just read you an article. They're saying that fight could happen regardless. Hopefully, this guy beats Wilder. Hopefully, he says. They don't sound too confident anymore. Now you got Eat Shit Smith talking about, hey, man, Fury doesn't look right. Is it me or Fury doesn't look right? He doesn't look ready, and I've never been wrong. You've never been wrong, Ishe? Give me a break, dude. You were born wrong. You were born wrong. You've been wrong. You've never been wrong? Let me ask you a question. Every fight that you went in, didn't you think you was going to win? You were wrong. Debunked. Oh, I'm sorry. You just talking about fight selections, right? So you mean to tell me every fight that you've ever called, you picked the winner? That's impossible. Stop blowing smoke. You're full of shit, young man. You're full of shit, young man. And I'm disgusted. You're exhibiting behavior that I expect from old media. But I don't peg many of us, my people, these people, to be on the wrong side of history. And it enrages me. And all I'm requesting from you is a conversation. I ain't saying I'm going to smack you upside your head. I ain't got to say that. It's more refreshing to have a conversation with you and absolutely destroy your ass. And I've known I know people send you clips of me and all kinds of shit. You saw the conversation I had with Sugar Hill, and what frightens you is that it made sense. It made sense. That's what frightens you. So you have an open invitation. Hit me up. Hit me up on the gram. I'm not on Twitter. I will destroy your ass in a conversation. It won't even be a debate. It won't even be close. You will remain on topic, and you will answer the questions. And I will ask you to explain yourself. After I point out a fact, explain yourself. Explain your position. And tell me that you don't see the play. They wanted Fury to beat AJ. And based off of how he looked against Usyk, there's no way Anthony Joshua beats Tyson Fury. And that's what they wanted. They don't give a fuck about no fight in the UK. And you dudes running around in the UK thinking it's only about boxing. And this is great for the UK, regardless of who wins. First of all, the fight won't happen in the UK. He has no license. Stop right there. Oh, y'all, what the hell's wrong with y'all? And I'm talking to the black people in the UK. Wake up. There go Drew playing that race card again. I ain't got to play the card. Is there racism in boxing? I had Mr. Fox on here, his son that got jerked by that WBA official who's a racist, huh? Salute to my brother Steven C in that super chat. He said, ignorance is a luxury we cannot afford. Watching the unforgivable blackness before the fight, when you see D, tell him to punish Fury worse than how Jim Jeffrey got it. What's understood ain't got to be explained. You damn right. And we tell him every day. He knows what the mission is. And he knows that this is bigger than boxing. He knows that. And Fury knows that, which is why he tried to fucking avoid it. We're dealing with an extreme level of cowards. Klansmen hide behind hoods because they're cowards. They don't want you to know who they are in real life. They are our doctors, our lawyers, our butchers, our bakers, our candlestick makers, our teachers. They can't afford to let that get out because that changes their life. But they're loud and proud. They tried to get a little ballsy with their torches and they marched. Remember that? What they didn't count on is, okay, you know, during the Trump era, they were loud and proud with their racism, but we're in the era of social media. People took pictures of that. They didn't fight them. They didn't get physical. Yeah, it's your right to march and show that you hate black people or Mexican people because they hate y'all too. Don't get it fucked up. They hate you too. Get out my country. That's what they say. And they marched with those torches from Kmart and from Walmart, whatever. And people just took pictures. And every time I turned online, whoa, this is John Smith from accounting. From this company, fired. This guy's a teacher, fired. This woman's a babysitter, fired. Write a letter to Trump and tell him to get you your job back. They were on one. Stop me when I'm lying. You ain't got to like what I have to say. And notice everybody's getting it. Ishay's black and he gets it the worst. Because I'm disgusted with him. Old media, I expect it from them. Stephen A. Snitch, I'm disgusted with him. Y'all already know where I stand with Bradley and Ward. Y'all already know. But these are that J. Cole looking dude that was on BFTV show. Disgusting. You went to the graveyard to try and debate and you didn't have all your facts. How many times did he say, well, I didn't know about that? Oh, well, why didn't he talk about social injustice to Donald Trump? That's what your shit was about, young man? Well, I don't know how old he is. That's what your call was about? That's what your debate was about? When he was in front of Trump, you and the LDBC, y'all supposed to be pro-black, but when he went to go see Donald Trump, he didn't talk about social injustice. Okay? He didn't just up and say, I want to go meet the president. He was asked to come to represent the pardoning of Jack Johnson. Lennox Lewis was standing right there. How come he didn't mention it? He's black. Oh, I'm sorry, he's not from here. Sylvester Stallone, you don't have to be black to speak up on black injustice. Sylvester Stallone, who made a franchise off of an Italian-American fighting an African-American. How come he didn't speak up on black injustice? Never mind that. Donald Trump was repairing a black injustice by pardoning Jack Johnson. But when AJ went to go meet the queen and get knighted or whatever they do over there with the sword and whatever, he's standing with a crown on his head. How come he didn't ask the queen about, you know, we're not being treated fair. Can you do something about us being treated fairly? He didn't say anything. And what did that brother say? Oh, I didn't know about that. I've been trying to get in contact with you for months, but I don't watch your show much. Come give me a hug, but don't hug me. I don't want to drink, but I would like a beverage. I'm hungry, but I don't want to eat. You got my email, Copper? I sent it to you. This dude didn't know a damn thing, man. Hold on. Email me now. Because I could have swore I just sent you something. Oh, shit. Yeah, send it to you. I just sent your email. Yeah. Oh, okay. You told to somebody else. Okay. Yeah, man. So, in closing, we're on the right side of history, and I couldn't. Yeah, D-ball laughing at slave jokes. That was disgusting, man. Yes, Copper. Yes. Yeah. So I saw that article and I started to I don't know. Unscripted. I don't know if he was knighted. I was clowning when I said that, but I saw him standing there with a crown on his head. I know they knighted Elton John. And they knighted Sean Connery. So that's a thing over there to get knighted. You know what I mean? Yeah, Lenny Kravitz. Yeah, so I don't know if they knighted AJ. I don't know. I was just clowning when I said that, but I know he went to go meet the queen. That's a good accomplishment. Fine. But at no point did I say, did he talk to the queen about injustice over there? Come on, man. And he was over there for himself, by the way. Deontay was invited to represent the Jack Johnson family, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they knighted Lennox. Okay. Rightfully so. Did Lennox say, oh, it's social injustice? No. And I understand we can't expect every black man to take a political stance every 5 minutes. It's not going to happen. But I'm just saying that this dude, y'all so pro-black, but why didn't he bring something up to Trump? That wasn't the platform for that. But since we're on that, why y'all laughing at AJ? Y'all rooted against the black man, against the white man. That's not what we're about. You see, he came in there thinking we're one thing. Y'all celebrating AJ losing. Some of us are, because we know AJ was a hype job. Was you here for the last 3 years? AJ's thrown in our face. And we're like, hold on, pause. Let the kid develop. Thrown in our face. Now it's all right, F AJ. Let's see how he pans out. He's been ducking Deontay all this time. Let's see how he pans out. And look what happened. Ruiz and now Usyk. So damn right we're celebrating because we're saying we told you. Not because Usyk is white. We're saying we told you. We told you. Usyk is not a power puncher. Where were you when we said, yo, he has a mandatory in King Kong Ortiz? Now we know why that fight ain't happened. Because if it's that easy to hit AJ with a left hand, what do you think King Kong would have did to him? He'd have killed him. And your face is breaking all over. What is going on in the UK with their eyes? Your face breaking all over the place. Dang, Father, salute. Your eye getting all cut up and swollen. What do you think a 6'4", 240-pound Ortiz would have did to him? It'd have been over. How does Eddie Hearn market Ortiz? Other than his skill set. Now watch this. AJ defends against Ortiz and gets beat twice. How do you market Ortiz when you put him in the ring with Deontay later and Deontay knocked him out twice? Eddie's done before he got started. It's called protecting your investment, which is all we said Eddie was doing. This is not rocket science. It's not. We knew the play, but you're sniffing AJ's ass so much that you didn't want to see it. You were infatuated that he looks good with his shirt off. That's all that is. He has an Under Armour deal. So what? And then you trying to throw shit at the wall, hoping something will stick, to the point where you get on BFTB's channel and say, hey, man, y'all supposed to be pro-black, the LDBC pro. What are you talking? Whoa. Salute to Jermaine Bean in that super chat. Much love. He said, keep on punching, Drew. I'm on a job. We ain't supposed. We are pro-black. Phenomenal Mexican is pro-Mexican. Mark Wunderlich is pro-white. Represent who you want to represent. But you know what we all have in common? Boxing. If we're so pro-black, first of all, being pro-black, why is that a bad thing? We're so pro-black, but we rooted against AJ? Again, have you been here for the last 3 years? Have you been here? You can tell. You know how I'm going to say it's a hard no? You know how I'm going to say it's a hard no that fella hasn't been around? At least around us? You know how I know that's a hard no? Because of how he came into the graveyard. He typed, I've been trying to call in for months. Those were his words. He gets on, a minute into the conversation. Oh, well, what do you mean? What do you mean you've been trying to get in contact with me for months? Trying to call. There's a link in the chat every day. Oh, well, I really don't watch a show like that. Body. Could have hung up right there. Body. What he was a glorified AJ fan who was upset that this man got styled on by a Ukrainian southpaw boxing specialist, and he was just mad at everybody. And he tried to bring it to the LDBC. And the only person that he could get in contact to have a conversation with was BFTB. Wrong guy to have a conversation with if you don't have your shit in order. The man is still on some AJ gave what offered Deontay $120 million. He's still on that. AJ offered him $120 million. No, he didn't. Well, I'm looking at this article from the LA Times. Okay. Well, I have this article from John that's quoted John Skipper. You know who that is? He's the one that he owns DAZN, and he said we goofed up the deal. It's right here. Oh, well, you pulling up articles. No, nigga, you pulled up the article first. So now I'm pulling up my article. That dude was all over the place, man. Bottom line, I'm an AJ fan and I'm butthurt. That's what he said. That's all I heard. At the end, when it was over, I'm an AJ fan and my asshole hurts. And why are y'all laughing at my guy? Well, we're laughing at your guy because he deserved it. We're laughing at your guy because he deserved it. And not necessarily laughing at AJ. You know what we're laughing at? Because we know AJ already. We're sticking it to his fans. We told you. And I want to know how many AJ fans are saying, hey, man, he's going to win the rematch. Just like he rematched Ruiz. Yeah. Okay. There's a difference. Ruiz, he outboxed Ruiz because Ruiz couldn't catch him. And he couldn't engage with him. AJ's chin ain't strong enough, so he outboxed Ruiz. Ruiz was too out of shape to catch him. You think now? See, that was his third fight at heavyweight. This will be his fourth. He's gonna get more acclimated. He's gonna be prepared to have the same fight, or he's gonna be prepared for you to come in 20 pounds heavier and try and walk him down. The trade-off is you come 20 pounds heavier and try and walk him down, you're going to get tired by the end of the 6th, and you know you have a stamina problem. And you can't outbox the boxer because that's why he's not going to try and steamroll you like Ruiz did. He's going to outbox you again. And being that you have no chin, you're going to be heavier if you try and come in heavier. You're going to be heavier. What are you going to do, AJ? You could not beat King Kong Ortiz. The reason why, a large part of the reason why D beat Ortiz was because he could take his punch. You can't take Alexander Usyk's punch. There's no way you're taking Ortiz's punch. There's no way you're taking Deontay Wilder's punch. Hit up Mark Breland. Hire his services because he can show you how to beat a southpaw because he helped Deontay Wilder do it twice. Is that justice? Salute to the troll killer, Mr. Shelton. He said Sideshow Bob is who you're talking about. Damn sure. Sideshow Bob. Yes, sir. That part. He went along with the script. That marketing scheme. And that, dude, for 3 years, I was telling cats. Yeah, BBG, where are they? I'm going to tell you where they are. And shout out to Mr. Shelton. I heard a lot of audio. A lot of these guys, Miss Lisa, I see you. A lot of these guys, some of them that BFTB was bodying. Oh, Felix, yeah, on Sunday. On Sunday, yes. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. LDBC Strong. A lot of those guys that were avid AJ supporters, that were all in the chat, in the Boxing Voice when I used to be in there just reading, that were all trying to troll BFTB that he bodied, those guys did live streams. They all turned on AJ. I heard it. I got the audio. I heard it. That's right, Shepherd King. They're not calling Usyk a pillow puncher. Hey, man, what does Drew always say? Time reveals all truth. Just wait. It's not on our time. I want it to happen. I wanted it to happen in real time. All we had to do was wait. All we had to do was wait. And they still lie to us. They put up that top 4 or 5 heavyweight, had Dillian White in there. I'm like, y'all, why y'all? He got slept by Povetkin, man. It took him 2 tries to get it right. And then he got slept by AJ. And y'all got D last, who got 1 loss and he finished on his feet. And then AJ loses and somehow Hearn starts discrediting Wilder and saying, oh, Ortiz is not really a big deal. Well, why didn't you have AJ fight him? Because if you fought AJ, I mean, if Ortiz lost to AJ, you'd have made it a big deal. How do I know? Y'all make a big deal when he beat Carlos Takam, a fight that was stopped prematurely. You know what, man? Y'all better go ahead and get on that Joe Joyce bandwagon right now. Because I'm telling you right now, I like Usyk. I'm picking him to beat AJ in a rematch. But if he's true to his word and he fights Deontay for Undisputed, he's not going to beat him. It's all wrong. He's not going to beat Deontay. I'm just calling that right now. So AJ will be gone. Fury will be gone. They're going to try and get them to fight anyway to see if they can make some money. They could pick up some scraps. Right? They're going to try and do that. They're going to try and get that going. Daniel Dubois still coming up. In the meantime, go ahead and get on the Joe Joyce JB salute. What do I think about Derek James? AJ going with Derek James? AJ need to come over to America and hang out with Lennox Lewis and get him acclimated here. Hook up with Lennox Lewis, pick his brain. And come hang out. Come hang out and go hang out in Texas. Change your association because whatever you've done, they got you to a certain point, but you need to go to the next level. And you're not going to do it there in the UK. Y'all think I'm joking about Mark Breland, but I'm not. I'm trolling with that, but I'm not. He got enough money. Come hang out in the UK. I mean, come hang out in Texas. Come hang out in New York. I think he needs to hang out with Shannon Briggs. Go to Miami. Go ahead. But the UK fans, go ahead and jump on the Joe Joyce bandwagon. Do it now. Do it now. Well, I'm going to get ready to roll. As far as I'm concerned, this is fight week. We counting down, baby. We counting down. I'll see y'all Sunday. I think we're going to have hopefully if everything goes well, we're going to have a guest. Special guest. You know what I mean? Salute to everybody who donated to the channel, man. Much love and appreciation to all of you, man. I love and respect every last one of you, man. All we got is us. You know what I mean? I just want to talk boxing. This is how I see it. My opinions, nothing else. Mother F your debates. I don't do those. All right. Smash the like button. You already know. You already know how we ended. And we ended how we going to begin. This second run that D going to go on is going to be something special. But y'all know how we going to roll out. Ross on deck.
My time is coming, but the ones that hate just don't know it yet. They gon' beg and cry, cause I will not forgive them, and now they regret. But the damage is done with your name on the hit list. It's time for revenge. I done told you, I warned you too many times, but you can't comprehend. With this black fist of mine, ain't no way to prepare for it. Knock you out the Yo Bomb Squad, the world know it. I speak it, believe it, receive it, so what more can I say? I've been knocking cowards out to this day. They call it the right hand of God. They know what the damage it do. I speak it, believe it, receive it. Not only talking, I be showing the proof. But still they deny I'm the best. Everyone I fought, I put them to rest. How many fighters do I have to run through in order for you to admit I'm the best? All they doing, throwing dirt on my name. Own con, trying to put me to shame. All I ever did was speak up and show my love. Pray my people will use their brain. Drug me and cheat. It don't matter cause I'm back on my feet. Back in the gym to turn up that heat. Damn devil gon' get put to sleep. He's done. Sick of the racist acts. Why the media keep ignoring facts? I represent this country as a champ to want me cause my spirit's strong. Plus I am black. Y'all know what I mean when I say this country ain't fair to this day. Don't matter who's next, they hitting the ground. I promise that I'm here to stay. They can't ignore me for long. Bomb Squad, we coming strong. How the hell did it take this long for y'all to know the shit that Fury was on? He must have been paying y'all good to hush and keep all this shit on the low. But I won't back down or stay on the ground, and that I think you all know. My time is coming, but the ones that hate just don't know it yet. They don't know it yet. They gon' beg and cry, cause I will not forgive them, and now they regret. Oh no. But the damage is done with your name on the hit list. It's time for revenge. Oh no. I done told you, I warned you too many times, but you can't comprehend. With this black fist of mine, ain't no way to prepare for it. Knock you out the Yo Bomb Squad, the world know it. I speak it, believe it, receive it, so what more can I say? What can I say? I've been knocking cowards out to the street.
I have a lot of people around me, positive energy, positive speaking, positive believing. Until that energy is broken, and then there's consequences behind that action.
You said that your people have been fighting for 400 years.
And your people too. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all all know what I'm talking about, man. Don't sit up here and try to bait and not know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what the fuck I talk about when I say these things. Your people too. Go look up the history. Shit, hey, don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit. See what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, man. You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting